So we finished day 5, and day 5 was about physicality. Let's get physical, physical. I want to get physical. Anyways, so we were talking about posture and how it can relate to scenes and how it can help us to develop characters. There were some interesting games we played today. One of which was about numbers, like statuses. And we went from like 1 to 10 at first anyways, on a social scale. 1 is like the rejected people, the people that nobody really likes, and, you know. So we acted out what it would be like to be that. Your head's tilted down and you're like all dangly. You're kind of like hunched over and you're like really sad, and yeah. And then 10 being like God. You know, so we had to like interpret whatever that meant because it was different for each person. And so we had to figure out what it was like to be at each level, like 1 to 10. It makes you really think about how you relate to other people. We also played a mirror game. So basically everybody was standing in a circle and we did nothing for a bit, and then until somebody did something. And then everyone in the group had to mimic that. And at one point, I think I made a comment, and then everybody else were making that comment, and then I was laughing, and then everyone was laughing, and then I think I like bent over and laughed, and everyone was doing that. it was kind of awkward to have that, and kind of an honor at the same time. And there was one interesting thing that the teacher said that I wanted to put out there. So he said that, you know, people react better to when it comes naturally. So when a scene happens and you just like start bursting out laughing, that's more entertaining than trying to invent something. Like invent laughing. It's like, oh, I think I should laugh, so I'm gonna laugh. Or I think that people are gonna find this funny, so I'm going to do it. But I think things can naturally happen. In improv too. I mean, you can start something off and then just respond naturally, and it'd be funny. I feel like I have to defend myself when I get up in group, like defend who I am. It's like who I am and my value is based off of what I do, and that's not really realistic, but it's just a habit and a pattern that I'm trying to break. So I still have that, and you know, I have this expectation that I should be learning a little bit faster, I should be doing things properly, I should, you know, and I guess I'm not living up to those expectations, so I feel a little bit bad about that. But the thing is that it takes a while to get good at this. Just because we do the lesson doesn't mean we have to like do it perfectly that day. And so I'm kind of trying to tell myself that and trying to anchor that in, because it can get challenging, you know. Get challenging when you put these expectations on yourself. Like, you want to do good, but I think being really good at it takes time, and I think you have to be crap at something or be not so good at it, I guess, if you want to put it in a better way. Be not so good at it when you're first starting, and we're first starting. So maybe it's not that bad. And it's not. I mean, people aren't really nasty if we don't do it the right way. And I think that's still kind of sinking in. So my defenses are still there, and it's still challenging, but it takes time. I tried to make mistakes today, and that was really challenging with certain things. But I did. I was being a lot more silly, a lot more genuine, I guess. And that felt really good. And people were really enjoying that. They were laughing, and I was feeling good. I was feeling more connected to myself. Like I was allowed to be myself because I was just expressing who I was. My brain wasn't even really working at all today. So I think that kind of helped, because I would get into the circle and not really have anything prepared and then have to come up with it on the spot, which that's what improv is. One person said this in class. they said that they missed the week before, and they came today, and it was like, oh my god, it's so different. Like, we're just interacting better, we're meshing together, we're just being more playful and silly and outgoing. If you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up and comment below. It actually helps me out a lot by doing that. And if you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. Alright, so until the next video, ciao. If you haven't already seen days 1, 2, 3, or 4, you can click on the following links and watch them now.